Hey guys, welcome to Bluntly Stated Sports, where we don't give a shit about what we say. It's Calvin here from BSS to continue our series that we explain how all 30 NBA teams can become a title contender. Remember, we will only count them as a title contender when they have reached 3 All-Star players, whether through trade, free agency, or player development. If you've seen the title to the video, you know who we are about to discuss, but in case you didn't even look at the title and somehow found this video in the abyss that is the YouTube videos list, we will get to the Sacramento Kings in just a moment, but first let's take a minute to talk about our sponsor. The Ultimate Sports Radio Network is a place where you can listen to live play-by-play of all kinds of sports on Mixlr.com. And the best part is, it's absolutely free. All you have to do is go to the link provided or download the Mixlr app. Search Ultimate Sports Radio Network and hit that follow button to get updates on whenever they go live. Only the best on USRN. Okay guys, after years of searching, I have finally found the reason for the Kings losing in the last 15 years. If you look very closely at this picture of the stadium and zoom in by about 1,000%, you can clearly see Slamson the Lion aiming an AK-47 at the head of the Aaron Fox. That's right, Slamson the motherfucking Lion is plotting his destruction of the Kings after losing the mascot job in Detroit to Rory. No, but seriously, the Kings are in an interesting situation right now. They just stole the number 2 pick in the draft. Their entire roster is made up of young former college basketball stars like, and bear with me, this list is pretty long, De'Aaron Fox, Justin Jackson, Frank Mason III, Buddy Hield, Scala Bicier, Harry Giles, and Willie Cauley-Stein, just to name a few. Not to mention they have a chance to re-sign players with player options like Garrett Temple and Iman Shumpert. Vince Carter is an unrestricted free agent this offseason, but hell, he's already 41. What's one more year? And did I mention they have motherfucking Zebo? So why are the Kings finishing at 27-55, 12th in the Western Conference, and their last All-Stars, other than DeMarcus Cousins, were Brad Miller and Peja Stojakovic? Don't fear, Kings fans, it isn't as bad as you may think. It is simply that the players on their roster have not found team success yet. Sure, all of these former college standouts are really good, but they haven't found their true team chemistry yet. Remember, no one in the future starting 5 of Fox, Hield, Jackson, Labissiere, who may be replaced by Harry Giles, or Willie Cauley-Stein are older than the age of 24. Hell, De'Aaron Fox isn't even legally allowed to drink yet. If Zebo and Vince Carter were not on the roster, this would be the youngest team in the NBA. So the question is, how do they become title contenders? Well, even with all of this talent on the roster, they still have the number 2 pick in the draft. Out of all the teams in this draft with a lottery pick, this would be the team I would believe would trade this pick. They have so many young guys that another rookie may not even fit in. So I'll give you 2 routes of travel for this team. The first, trade the number 2 pick, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Costa Koufos, and Garrett Temple to the Raptors for DeMar DeRozan. With the Raptors wanting to sell after a disappointing sweep, this is the perfect time to grab DeRozan. With the trading of the pick, the Raptors would have a chance to land a franchise player like Marvin Bagley III or Luka Doncic. They would also get 2 late-blooming players in Garrett Temple and Bogdan Bogdanovic, and a true backup center for Jonas Valanciunas, which the Raptors lacked all this season. Snatching DeMar for Sacramento gives an all-star veteran player to build around at the 2 spot with 4 years still left on his contract. The odds that 2 of the 7 young stars on this Kings team will become All-Stars is pretty high, especially in reference to Buddy Hield and De'Aaron Fox. I could see a 3-guard backcourt of Fox, DeRozan, and Hield dominating the NBA in years to come. The development of the bigs with Giles, Labissiere, and Cauley-Stein may also provide stability and create a team that could very well be the scariest and most well-rounded starting 5 in the NBA. That is Plan A. Plan B revolves around if the Raptors are assholes and want to ruin my perfect plan for the Kings. Plan B is more straightforward. Use the number 2 pick on the best player left in the draft. My instincts lead me to believe that the Suns will grab DeAndre Ayton with the first pick. And if you want to know why, you can go watch my Suns Fix'em video after this. With Ayton off the board, there's still so much talent left in an unusually loaded draft class. I would say that they should draft Marvin Bagley III. Bagley could really strengthen the front court of the Kings and add immediate production to a roster that is craving for one player to step up and be the guy. A starting 5 of Fox, Hield, Bagley, Giles, and Cauley-Stein would make for a nice group of young guys to lead the Kings to the promised land. Both of these plans involve leaving the past behind and moving towards a new Sacramento squad. With this in mind, it is time to eliminate Zach Randolph and Vince Carter from the roster. Randolph has the largest contract of anyone on this team, and Vince Carter can only evade Father Time for so long. Zach Randolph led the team in scoring this year, but that is soon going to change with the crop of talent that's developing behind him. Z-Bo is nearly untradeable because of his age, but if you can find a team willing to take him that has a win-now mindset, you trade him for nearly anything. If you want to keep Vince Carter around for another season, you could do so as long as he accepts the veteran's minimum. $8 million a year just isn't going to cut it. He could be a great mentor for the backcourt. His role would be as much of a player coach as it would be as a player, but this team is heading away from Vince at this juncture. The only foreseeable issue with this team in the future is the contract payments. 7 players on this roster are still under their rookie contracts, but that is soon to change. In about 2 to 3 years, it'll be time to pay about 4 guys the big bucks, and the rest need to be traded or be allowed to walk into free agency. 2 to 3 years is more than enough time to find out which of the 2 players, Giles or Labissiere, is the guy at the power forward position.
Scout for the win! Oh boy!
If Justin Jackson and Frank Mason III provide enough to the team to re-sign, and if Willie Cauley-Stein is the man you want to control the paint at the 5 spot.
Oh, if you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball!
Overall, I rate the Kings' potential at an A and their overall talent on the roster at a B-. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to get updates on whenever we post new videos. Also be sure to follow me at CalMr2000 on Twitter and McDouble_double on Instagram. Thanks for watching.